Hey there, Bookwise viewers, thanks for clicking on this video. Today we're going to dive deep into the timeless principles and strategies found in the classic book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, by Dale Carnegie. In a world buzzing with constant communication, it's easy to forget the importance of genuine human connection. We're bombarded with messages, notifications, and updates, yet meaningful interactions often feel scarce. It's in these moments of genuine connection, a shared laugh, a heartfelt conversation, a moment of true understanding, that we find joy, purpose, and a sense of belonging. Published in 1936, Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People has sold over 30 million copies worldwide, becoming one of the best-selling self-help books of all time. Its enduring popularity speaks to the timeless relevance of its message. Success in life hinges on our ability to effectively interact with and influence others. Part 1. Fundamental Techniques in Handling People. At the core of Carnegie's teachings is the understanding that people crave appreciation and recognition. Simple gestures like a genuine compliment or a heartfelt thank you can go a long way in building strong relationships. Carnegie emphasizes the importance of listening actively and showing genuine interest in others. By doing so, we not only make others feel valued, but also open the door to deeper, more meaningful connections. And let me just say, you're going to walk away from this video with some amazing, life-changing information, so let's get started. Technique 1. Don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Imagine a world where criticism vanished. Instead of pointing out flaws, we focused on understanding perspectives, offering encouragement, and fostering growth. Criticism, Carnegie explains, is like a double-edged sword, wounding both the giver and the receiver. It creates resentment, defensiveness, and a breeding ground for negativity. Carnegie urges us to break free from the cycle of criticism and instead embrace a more empathetic approach. This means approaching situations with understanding, seeking to understand the root cause of an issue rather than simply pointing fingers. Technique 2. Give honest and sincere appreciation. In contrast to the destructive nature of criticism, sincere appreciation has the power to transform relationships. Deep within each of us lies a fundamental human need for validation and recognition. When we genuinely acknowledge and appreciate others, we tap into this deep-seated need, fostering feelings of value, belonging, and motivation. Appreciation isn't about flattery or empty praise. It's about recognizing and acknowledging the inherent worth and contributions of others. Sometimes a simple thank you or a heartfelt compliment can go a long way in making someone feel seen, valued, and motivated. Technique 3. Appeal to another person's interest. Imagine trying to solve a complex puzzle with only half the pieces. Similarly, when we approach interactions without a clear understanding of the other person's interests, we limit our ability to connect, persuade, and build meaningful relationships. Each individual is driven by a unique set of values, motivations, and aspirations. By demonstrating a genuine interest in the things that matter to others, we show that we value them as individuals, not just as means to an end. This fosters trust, respect, and a willingness to collaborate, essential ingredients for building strong, mutually beneficial relationships. Part 2. 6 Ways to Make People Like You. Imagine a team of rowers working together in perfect synchronicity. Shared goals foster cooperation and extraordinary results. Connected individuals work harmoniously, overcoming obstacles and celebrating successes. In the following chapters, we will explore each technique in detail. 1. Become genuinely interested in other people. Imagine walking into a room and instantly feeling seen, heard, and understood. This is the power of encountering someone who possesses a genuine interest in others. Cultivating genuine interest requires a shift in mindset, turning our attention outward. It means approaching conversations with curiosity, asking open-ended questions that invite others to share their stories, passions, and perspectives. This simple yet profound shift in approach can transform superficial interactions into meaningful connections, laying the groundwork for lasting friendships and mutually beneficial relationships. 2. Smile. In a world often characterized by hurried interactions, a smile serves as a universal symbol of warmth, approachability, and goodwill. Think about the people you're most drawn to, those who radiate warmth, kindness, and positivity. A smile conveys openness, trustworthiness, and a willingness to connect, instantly making us feel more comfortable and at ease in their presence. Incorporating a smile into our daily interactions doesn't require a conscious effort to change who we are. It's a simple act of kindness that can brighten someone's day, forge new connections, and create a more positive, welcoming environment for everyone. 3. Remember that a person's name to that person the sweetest and most important sound in any language. In the tapestry of human interaction, names hold a special significance. When someone remembers our name, it conveys a powerful message of recognition and respect. Conversely, forgetting someone's name can create a sense of distance and disconnection. The key is to approach each introduction as an opportunity to create a meaningful connection, not just exchange pleasantries. By repeating the person's name back to them and making a conscious effort to use their name throughout the conversation, we solidify the connection and demonstrate that we value them as individuals. 4. Be a good listener. Encourage others to talk about themselves. In a world saturated with noise and distractions, the ability to truly listen has become a rare and precious gift. Think about the last time you felt truly listened to. Not just spoken to, but truly heard on a deeper level. Mastering the art of listening goes beyond simply remaining silent while the other person speaks. It requires active engagement, a conscious effort to silence our internal monologue and focus on understanding the other person's message. By asking clarifying questions and offering verbal and nonverbal cues that convey attentiveness and empathy, we create a safe and inviting space for others to share their thoughts, feelings, and experiences. 5. Talk in terms of the other person's interest. Imagine trying to explain the intricacies of your favorite hobby to someone who has no prior knowledge or interest in the subject. Now, imagine having that same conversation with someone who shares your passion. This is the power of aligning with others' interests. When we take the time to understand what truly matters to the people we interact with, we unlock a whole new level of connection and influence. By asking questions, listening attentively, and finding ways to connect our message to their existing interests, we create a more engaging and persuasive dialogue. 6. The power of sincere appreciation. Make the other person feel important. In the intricate dance of human interaction, few things hold as much weight as feeling genuinely valued and appreciated. Think about a time when someone went out of their way to express sincere appreciation for something you did. The power of sincere appreciation lies in its ability to tap into this deep-seated need for validation and recognition. When we express genuine gratitude for the contributions of others, we acknowledge their worth, their efforts, and the positive impact they have on our lives. The key is to make it personal, specific, and heartfelt, conveying that you genuinely value the other person and their contributions. Part 3. Ways to win people to your thinking. Imagine a bustling marketplace filled with vendors hawking their wares, each vying for the attention of potential customers. Instead of engaging in conflict, a wise merchant focuses on finding common ground, understanding the needs and desires of their customers. Carnegie argues that arguments are rarely productive. In the following chapters, we will explore various techniques and principles that can help you influence others effectively and ethically. 1. You can't win an argument. Instead of approaching disagreements as battles to be won, we can view them as opportunities to understand different perspectives, find common ground, and work together to create solutions that benefit everyone involved. The key to winning people to our way of thinking lies in shifting our mindset from confrontation to collaboration. 2. Begin in a friendly way. Imagine receiving a message that begins with harsh criticism. How would you feel? Defensive? Angry? Now imagine receiving a message that begins with warmth and empathy. The tone shifts and you're more likely to engage in a productive dialogue. 3. Respecting differences, valuing others' opinions. Imagine a world where everyone held the exact same beliefs. While it might seem appealing, such uniformity would stifle creativity and innovation. Each individual's worldview is shaped by unique experiences, beliefs, and values. Respecting differing opinions creates a space for respectful dialogue and mutual understanding. By listening attentively and avoiding dismissive language, we demonstrate respect for others' beliefs. 4. The power of humility. Admitting when you're wrong. Admitting our mistakes can feel like a sign of weakness. We might worry it will damage our credibility. However, true strength lies in having the humility to acknowledge our mistakes. This shows a commitment to growth and personal accountability. It means taking responsibility and learning from the experience. Humility creates trust and respect. People are more likely to forgive us when we own up to our mistakes. 5. Encouraging others to share their perspectives. The gift of active listening. Imagine attending a dinner party where guests take turns delivering monologues, eager to share their stories without truly listening. The conversation would feel one-sided, lacking depth and genuine connection. Active listening builds relationships, resolves conflicts, and wins people to our way of thinking. 6. Honestly, try to see things from the other person's point of view. Imagine navigating a foreign city without a map or guidebook. Now imagine having a local guide who understands the customs and language. Empathy is understanding and sharing another's feelings. It's about seeing the world through their eyes. This builds bridges of understanding. 7. Finding common ground. Aligning with others' desires. Imagine trying to sell a winter coat to someone living in a tropical climate. Why? Because you haven't aligned your product with the needs and desires of your potential customer. We increase our chances of success when we align our message with their existing desires, goals, and aspirations. By highlighting shared benefits and addressing concerns, we create a win-win scenario where everyone gains. 8. The power of yes, starting with points of agreement. Imagine attending a presentation where the speaker begins by bombarding you with controversial statements. You might find yourself immediately on the defensive. Now, imagine a presentation starting with points of agreement and shared values. You'd likely feel more open and receptive. This is the power of yes. Focusing on agreement creates a positive atmosphere. It establishes shared understanding, making others more receptive to our ideas. Part 4. Be a leader. How to change people without giving offense or arousing resentment. The last part of the book covers strategies for being an effective leader and changing people's behavior without causing resentment. The first principle is to begin with praise and honest appreciation. This sets a positive tone and makes people more receptive to feedback. Imagine receiving feedback that focuses solely on your shortcomings. You might feel demoralized, your motivation dwindling. Now imagine feedback that begins with genuine praise, acknowledging your strengths before addressing areas for improvement. Your spirits lift, and you're more likely to approach the feedback with a desire to grow. This is the power of leading with praise. We create a more positive and receptive environment for growth and change. People accept constructive criticism better when it's delivered with genuine recognition of their efforts. 2. Call attention to people's mistakes indirectly. Imagine a surgeon performing a delicate operation, their every move precise and calculated. Similarly, we can choose tools that are both effective and considerate of the other person's feelings. Indirect criticism is like a skilled surgeon's scalpel, addressing the issue with precision and care. Instead of pointing out flaws directly, we can use subtle techniques to guide self-discovery. The key is to create a safe space for learning and growth, where mistakes are opportunities for improvement. 3. Leading by example. The importance of owning your mistakes. Imagine a captain who, after steering their ship off course, blames the rough seas or the faulty compass. Their authority would diminish, their crew losing trust. Now, imagine that same captain takes full responsibility, outlines a plan, and inspires their crew. This is the power of leading by example. Owning our shortcomings creates a culture of accountability and learning. We create a safe space for others to do the same. Mistakes are opportunities for learning and growth. 4. The art of asking instead of ordering. Imagine receiving a task list filled with directives, each one outlining exactly what you need to do and how you need to do it. You might feel like a cog in a machine, your autonomy stifled, your creativity stifled. Now imagine receiving a project brief that outlines the desired outcome, but leaves room for your input, your ideas, and your unique approach to problem solving. This is the difference between ordering and asking. When we order, we dictate, leaving little room for collaboration or individual initiative. When we ask, we invite, we empower, and we create a more engaging and fulfilling work environment. Asking questions instead of giving orders can transform the dynamics of a relationship, fostering a sense of partnership and shared ownership. When we ask for someone's input, we acknowledge their expertise, their experience, and their unique ability to contribute to the solution. This approach is not about relinquishing control or abdicating responsibility. It's about recognizing that the best solutions often emerge from collaboration, from tapping into the collective wisdom and creativity of the team. By asking instead of ordering, we empower others to take ownership, to think critically, and to contribute their unique talents to achieving shared goals. 5. Preserving dignity, allowing others to save face. Imagine being publicly humiliated for a mistake, your errors broadcasted for all to see, your dignity stripped away. You might feel a surge of shame, your confidence shattered, your trust in the person who humiliated you irrevocably broken. Now, imagine being approached privately about the same mistake. The conversation focused on finding solutions, preserving your dignity, and allowing you to maintain your self-respect. This is the difference between publicly shaming someone and allowing them to save face. When we humiliate others, we might achieve temporary compliance, but we risk causing long-term damage to their self-esteem and their relationship with us. Allowing someone to save face is not about condoning mistakes or avoiding accountability. It's about recognizing that everyone makes mistakes, and that preserving someone's dignity is essential for maintaining trust, respect, and a positive working relationship. This approach involves addressing issues privately, focusing on finding solutions rather than assigning blame, and allowing the person to maintain their self-respect throughout the process. By handling sensitive situations with discretion and empathy, we can address problems effectively while still preserving relationships and fostering a culture of trust and respect. 6. Recognizing progress, the power of celebrating small victories. Imagine embarking on a long and challenging journey, your destination seemingly miles away, each step forward a testament to your determination. Now imagine that along the way, you encounter milestones, markers of your progress, each one a reason to celebrate, to recharge, and to draw inspiration for the journey ahead. This is the power of recognizing and celebrating small victories. When we break down large goals into smaller, more manageable steps, we create opportunities for positive reinforcement, boosting morale and motivation along the way. Recognizing progress is not about setting low expectations or settling for mediocrity. It's about acknowledging effort, celebrating milestones, and creating a culture of positive reinforcement that inspires individuals to persevere, to overcome challenges, and to reach their full potential. This can involve acknowledging small improvements, expressing gratitude for effort and dedication, or simply taking the time to celebrate successes, no matter how small they might seem. By recognizing and celebrating progress, we create a more positive and supportive environment, one where individuals feel valued, motivated, and inspired to continue striving for excellence. 7. Inspiring greatness, cultivating a culture of high expectations. Imagine a garden tended with care and intention. The gardener selects the finest seeds, nurtures the young plants, and provides the optimal conditions for growth and flourishing. They don't expect mediocrity. They cultivate an environment where greatness can thrive. Similarly, as leaders, we have the power to create cultures that either limit potential or inspire individuals to reach for their highest aspirations. When we set high expectations, we communicate our belief in the capabilities of those around us. We create a culture of excellence where individuals are challenged to stretch beyond their comfort zones, to embrace new skills, and to strive for continuous improvement. This doesn't mean setting unrealistic goals or creating a pressure cooker environment where mistakes are met with harsh criticism. It's about fostering a growth mindset, where challenges are seen as opportunities for learning and where individuals feel supported and empowered to take risks, to innovate, and to reach for their highest potential. Inspiring greatness involves providing the necessary resources, guidance, and encouragement to help individuals thrive. It's about creating a culture of continuous learning, where feedback is seen as a gift and where individuals are empowered to take ownership of their growth and development. 8. Simplifying change, making it easy to embrace new behaviors. Imagine trying to navigate a complex maze with no clear path, no directions, and no end in sight. You might feel overwhelmed, frustrated, and tempted to give up. Now imagine that same maze with a clearly marked path, signposts guiding your way, and the reassurance that each step forward brings you closer to your destination. Similarly, when we're trying to encourage new behaviors or implement change, we can make the process easier and more appealing by providing clarity, simplifying steps, and offering support along the way. This involves breaking down complex tasks into smaller, more manageable steps, providing clear instructions and expectations, and offering the necessary resources and support to ensure success. When we make it easy for people to embrace new behaviors, we increase the likelihood of adoption and create a smoother transition. Instead of overwhelming people with information or expecting them to navigate the change process alone, we can provide clear guidance, offer encouragement, and celebrate milestones along the way. By simplifying change, we reduce resistance, build momentum, and create a more positive and successful experience for everyone involved. The timeless relevance of Carnegie's principles. In a world driven by technology, it's easy to lose sight of timeless principles of human connection. Carnegie's teachings aren't about manipulation. They're about understanding fundamental human needs. Everyone craves to be seen, heard, and respected. By adopting a genuine interest in others, we create trust and deeper connections. The beauty of Carnegie's teachings lies in their simplicity and practicality. We don't need to undergo a radical personality transformation or master complex psychological theories to implement these principles. It's about making small, conscious choices in our daily interactions that, over time, can lead to profound shifts in our relationships and our overall quality of life. It's about choosing to smile at a stranger, to remember a colleague's name, to listen attentively when a loved one is sharing their heart. It's about approaching disagreements with empathy rather than judgment, seeking to understand rather than to be right. It's about leading with praise, recognizing effort, and creating a culture of encouragement and support. The journey of mastering human relationships is an ongoing one, filled with both triumphs and setbacks. There will be times when we fall short, when old habits resurface, and when conflicts arise despite our best efforts. Yet, by embracing the principles outlined in How to Win Friends and Influence People, we equip ourselves with the tools and insights needed to navigate the complexities of human interaction with greater skill, empathy, and success. It's a journey worth embarking on, one that has the power to transform not only our relationships but also our own lives in profound and lasting ways. Dale Carnegie's legacy extends far beyond his books, touching millions. His work reminds us that connecting with others is a skill anyone can learn. Carnegie's principles guide us towards a more fulfilling way of being. True success is measured by the quality of our relationships and the legacy we leave. It's a blueprint for building a better world, one interaction at a time. Embracing Carnegie's principles creates a ripple effect of positivity and kindness. Thank you all for watching, and remember, if you want to continue your journey of personal growth and transformation, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep unlocking your limitless potential.